against a6 for a lot of chips, dude. Holy smokes, that's a lot of chips. Uh-oh. 6 is right on the edge anyways against this under the gun open, you know? Like, it's a shove here. 15 blinds, but it's not like... It's not a shove with 2s. It's probably not a shove with 3s either. But we have some bad news coming in, I think. Gotta hope for ace-king here. With 10s and kings, we need a 6 and only a 6. Ooh. Damn. King, queen, deuce with a spade. Stephen Dunfry bets. Let's raise bluff here. Raise bluff. We have a jack, gut shot. We have a backdoor flush draw. We have a 10 high that's not going to win if we get to the river. So we'll just pretend we have something amazing. How's that going for you? Not so well. Still going to bet. I'm going to try and fold out sticky pairs, which based on the amount of time it took to call that bet, I think they're going to have jacks and 10s and 9s and 8s and 7s and 6s. So I'm targeting those for cheap by betting small, but we don't, you know, like, they're not folding a king. On the river jack, great. Well, now we beat most stuff. We've hit our gut shot. So we just have to hope they don't have king queen or king jack now, or 2s or queens. Ace king. Well, that's a pretty unlucky run out for ace king. 233,000. We'll take it. All right. How about the ace 9 suited here? And the 55 million's online. Check back on this pretty dang connected board. It's 5, 6, 7. Problem is, like, Christopher has more straights than both of us here. Like, Christopher really loves this flop. It's weird because the field on ACR is so bad sometimes it's hard to play more hands because they are so unpredictable. See, but you got to be able to do that, you know? Like, the thing is, if they're playing unpredictable, that's a good thing, though. Like, it should be easy to beat unpredictable. That's something you got to learn to do. Like, people seem to struggle with, like, oh, I don't know what hand they have. Like, yes, they're not playing a tight range, so they have more hands in the range, but it's quite easy to counter that move. It's just by having better hands and then lightly applying pressure in spots where they're going to be left with a bunch of junk, right? So lightly applying pressure to pick up cheap pots with tiny little bluffs, and then really smashing value when they've got something okay and you've got them beat on average, you know? So that's something you got to learn to be cool with. You know, when I see a player that's playing randomly, I'm in love, you know? And it's just like, oh my God, here we go, right? Because it's simple, you know? You get a shove pre-flop for like 60 blinds, you know that the range is going to be quite wide. Call with queen jack in the small blind. Look at the flop, dude. Look at this flop. I mean, I guess check raise. It's like pretty dry, but we should with this hand, I think. We don't have queen 5. We don't have jack 5. We have pocket 5s and queen jack and king queen. Like, we have very few check raises for value. Very, very few. I mean, it's kind of a dry board, so like part of me wants to go like, oh, let's just call and let them catch up a little bit or something, but it doesn't make sense. We have very few check raises for value. That's one of them, and we should try and put money in and hope to get a lot of money against ace queen and queen 10 and aces and kings and I don't know, ace jack or jack 10 or 9-8 or king 10, like all of that, right? We're going to go for a 3-bet against Oleg. Oleg Romanov. Run it and hold it, chat, with the 10s. Come on. Good start. Good turn. No 5. We got it. Come on now. Beautiful stack now. 340,000, 350,000. We play till final 4. Only with the king jack here. Pretty short. Cool. We are flipping it up and doing well. Perfect. Queen, Jack on the button. I think jam. We want to jam a few hands here. And this is one of them, I think. Raise fold is another option. Raise call, I don't think it's very good. Ace King, we're going to raise to 14-7. Get a call from Mihal. Ace, Queen, 7 on the flop. Pretty decent flop. We don't need to bet so big here because Mihal doesn't have very many chips back, right? I think 14,000 is good. It's 9-7. Hold it. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff, man. Great position now in this 55 big game. Just raise the 10s. Gets rebet to 54,000. Get a 4-bet for 10 blinds effective. And that puts us right on the edge here. Heads up against Kreider. We're doing well. You know, like our 10s are all in. This all in for 10.5 blinds is a concern, to where like 8s are now a fold. The kiss is in. I think it's an all in now. I think the kiss generally as a read, you know, like when people are talking or they're sending an emoji before the hand has happened, is like they're willing to gamble, like we're going to get called here, but it's weighted towards ace king, I'd say, right? It's weighted towards hands that don't really want to have to do it all. Let's see if that read is right. Either way, I think it's really close here with 10s, but you cut this person out, we're all in. With this person in there, it's quite close. Queens. GG in the 33 grand, 103rd position. We're going to bet 16,000 here into Julio Ribeiro. Ribeiro or Ribeiro? I'm going to go with Ribeiro. Going to call Jack at the turn. We're going to keep betting here, 32K. Still loving our hand here, so I just think we're going to pick up chips on average here against worse queens, and you know, 6x is probably going to call again. If they floated any jacks, now it's going to be all in probably. Queen deuce, and we counterfeit on the river, and we're going to reshove here. We've got to play a whole nother phase on the other side, so we're not on the bubble of anything here. We're just on the bubble of day 2, but you don't get any money for making day 2. You have to play another tournament, so we go all in over the top. All in with kings against jacks here as well. Yes! 93K, and we won here, ace queen against king jack. So that'd be how I think about it. Ace queen against ace 6 for a lot of chips, dude. Holy smokes, that's a lot of chips. Come on! Yes, chat, let's go. We're on 1.3 million. We're down to 7, but this is a great stack through to day 2 already, phase 2 for Sunday. Come on, man. We need 3 more people to bust. Hey everyone, I know we're in the middle of a video, but just give me a few seconds to talk about this brand new site that I've started working with. I think it's going to be really helpful if you're working on your poker game. So if you're like me, when I started poker, I didn't really know how to get to the right answers in poker hands. I could see good poker players talk about the right answers, but I wouldn't know how to find the answer myself. Now what I've done is I've partnered up with any2.pro, and I'm taking hands from these YouTube videos you're seeing on my channel, and I'm breaking them down quantitatively. I'm showing you how I'm getting to the answers that I'm getting to, but that's not all for Any2. You can also submit your own hands to me. So you can take your hand, you play in the $11 bounty hunter or what have you, submit it, ask my opinion, and I'm gonna leave a review on that hand and tell you what I would have done and why. So check out any2.pro. It's a link in the description. I think it's gonna be really helpful for your game. As of now, it's only $5.99 a month for coaching from me. It's the only way to do it. $5.99 to improve your poker game. Let's get back into the video. Let's raise up the 6s. Can call a shove from Marco. Against everyone else, if they go all in, we're going to have to fold. We can call some 3-bets as well from a few players, depending on the sizing. You know, if they make it massive or something, maybe we'd have to fold, but most of the time we get to call. Ace 8-4. And over here, we're going to shove the 6s based on the stacks we're up against. Check on the turn. River's a deuce. Check it out with the 6s. Beat king jack. That's great. Pick up another 85,000 there to be on 720K. This is, oh man, I love this. I love this. I mean, I don't want to jinx it. It's looking very good. We're going to take 2 stacks through to Sunday on Tuesday afternoon. But it just means for the rest of the week, the only phase I got to think about is the 109 weekender on Friday and Saturday. And then the 265 to the 2600, you know, and that's it. We bet on the turn, we get raised to 330. We're going to call. We actually have some bluff spots on the river here when they check. But, you know, we have a flush draw and 4-to-1 odds in position here. And this is going to cause them pain if they have a good hand right now. This is going to really hurt because, wow. It was a bluff with the 8-7. Wow. 2.2 million chips. This is a lot. This might be chip lead in phase 2. This might be the chip lead. We need to eliminate 2 more players, and we have 4.5 times second place. For me. 10-9's a fold here. 7-9 suited. Yeah, we'll give it a go. I mean, we don't want to call rejams, but we'll try. Fold here. Not folding the queens, though. Not folding the queens against Martin Dobson here with a pretty nice hand. Can we hold it? We need no berry, no problem. Holy smokes, do we have a lot of chips, dude. Holy crap, 2.7 million? Hot damn. Call here with the 5s for 143 against ace king. All right, big flip, big important flip here. 576,000 chips. Just a 6 for fun. Okay, jack is fine though. Big game phase. Played at the end of level 20. It's level 15. And I've got some good news for you, chats. Take it down. Look at this. The phase into the Millions main event. We've made it through with 2.6 million chips. We're chip leader. All right, okay. Ace-6 suited. We raising the button. 25,000. Ace-6 against kings. Boom! Berry on the river. Let's go. Chat, we have so many chips, man. It's looking like 2 big stacks going through today, too. This is more than a 530 start stack. Ace-6. They go for the raise pre. We're going to call on the flop as well with the gutter to the nuts. Here, I think is okay. And bluff the river is just fine here. With our ace high. Not very good. Set of 9s, unfortunately, is going to get us there. I think limp call here against a raise. It's really close to limp re-raising, which is why I thought it was funny, because of the dynamic we've built of Jan Werner being quite wide against us, you know, like calling a very wide range, not folding. Makes this a bet, I think, for sure on the flop as well. So it's like, do we stick with GTO ranges or do we sort of adjust our strategy anyways, you know? Queen of hearts on the turn, we'll check. Maybe a little bit too thin to bet on the turn. Here, probably just check call with the 5, no matter who the player is in the big blind here. We check call on the turn, river's a 5 against Yen. We have trips. I think we have the best hand. Pretty likely we have the best hand. We're only beat by a few things. A better kicker 5, 9's full, queen's full, and 2's full. So we call him. Wow. And we still have a few minutes to try and chip up to something a little bit better. We'll see. With the queen 7, 4-4-6 on the flop with 1 spade. It's a good example of a close situation here, I think, as to what we want to do with this hand. I think I will check raise. We want to have some calls, and we want to have some check raises and some folds here. Against the 43K, I'm trying to think about like what perception I give off in this spot. It's so easy for us to float with a lot of hands, right? It's a really small sizing. So it's like, it's easy for us to float with a lot of our straight draws. And I'm hoping by check raising there that I'm actually saying and giving off a convincible story that I have some strength. I don't know if Louise is going to read into that or not, but that's my thinking. We have a few things, right? We have 3 to a straight, 3 to a flush, 2 overcards. And we also have a hand that is not going to win a showdown. So all of those are like factors that contribute to us wanting to become aggressive. We made it through to phase 2 chat with 503,000. Pretty good stuff, man. From $55 and a 100K start stack to 5x that into the phase 2. And we can work with a 500K stack, no problem. So that is great, man. Tuesday afternoon to pick up 2 day 2s for Sunday. That's awesome. That is awesome, I think. And over here with the 10-9, we raise, get a call and a call. Check, check, bets, fold, call on the flop. Turns a 6. Check, check. River is a deuce of diamonds. Check. Don't shove, man. Don't shove. Call, I think. I don't think we want to do anything else. We probably have the best hand, and then we lose to flushes maybe half the time. Something like that. Okay. Okay. Back at starting stack. We call on the flop here with a gutter. Turn is a 2 of spades. We've made a straight. We don't have a spades, but we've made a straight, which is pretty great. They bet 60K. I check raise here. 311. We are going to run into flushes sometimes, but the rest of the time, we want to check raise. So, worth it. And hopefully they have ace-queen without a spade. Or ace-3. Something like that, you know? 4 is going to be a reshove, again, against this open. Good luck us. But the tech will change the world, I think, of like publicly verified blockchain. 4s into aces. We need 1 out 4. That's my opinion, though. Some people still hold on to the dream of using actual Bitcoin to buy small consumer things. Okay, we're not dead yet, chat. We are not dead yet. Takes us up to 130,000. We have 1.6 blinds. Okay, let's go. Queen 6 suited. We have a shot. 272 is the main pot. We beat a bluff. Richard bluffing for the main pot keeps us alive, dude. Let's check this out, yeah? Let's check out this pot because this is sick. All right, we're back to 8 blinds. All right, so we're all in for blind and a half, right? Check, check, bet, call. They have a flush draw here, right? Turn 3, check, check, river, bet, folds. We win with the pair of 6s because they have queen high, but they win the main pot for 514. Push out this person who probably beat us here. And we win. Okay, man. Well, it's not over till it's over. We may be running cold AF, but it's not over till it's over, chat. Here we go, 8s. Here we go. In the 530, and ace queen is going to be all in the 66 as well. This is to get back to, I mean, be around 500K, right? Oh, no. All right, dude. GG. Wrap it. I got 2 tables left, but that was Bricks. Bricks.com. Confident in a lot of the decisions. I don't regret the all-ins or the action. But sometimes it just happens like that, and that's the game.